Hey guys, I thought I would pop on. I have not done a video in a long hot minute, and I couldn't even tell you what the last video I did was or what planner I was in. So I thought I would give a quick overview of my 2024 system that I'm using, because I feel like the last half of 2023 really stuck as far as a planner. And yeah, so I feel like I'm in a good spot and have a good system going. And I know I'm only a week into the year, so that could change, but I feel like this is working, and there's a lot coming up in my life in the next year as far as work and things like that. So the sooner I get this system figured out and down will be better for me. The camera looks a little wobbly, not wobbly, like cockeyed to me, so I don't know if that is coming off to you or not, but it's kind of driving me crazy. So let me see if I can, oh, maybe that's better. I don't know. Well, I'm just gonna have to go with it. So, okay. So this planner is gonna be my main planner. This planner is gonna be my for fun planner. And if you look back at my grid on my Instagram, you'll see that this is for the pretty shit is what I called it. So I will get into that in a second, but let's look at my main planner for the year. So last year I did the weeks, and I think that was my main planner for a while. And then I went ahead and ordered this. It's Aura Estelle Annie Plans B6 Weekly Essential Planner, which I'm going to do a recap on this planner and how I used it in a different video later. But I originally ordered this guy, this Sweet Freckles design B6 Weekly Planner, because it has a great layout. It's just like the weeks, except it's blank and it has a ton of notes pages. And I was like, oh yes, I actually ordered two of them. One I'm using for work. And then I went onto the Aura Estelle website and I found that they, again, were doing the B6 Weekly Essential, which really worked. Also, it's very similar layout. But this year they put more notes pages in the back. And so I ordered one of these also just because I don't know why, just because I'm like loyal to planners, I guess. I have like 3 or 4 that I really love. And this is very small and I'm able to carry it around very easily, but it does have more notes pages than it did last year. So it was gonna work a little better for me. And I know I needed to keep things simple this year. So I was like, okay, we're just gonna start with this one and we'll see how it goes. And if I have to go to the Sweet Freckles design that I have already laid out, and like I had this planner like ready to go. So if I have to switch, it's no big deal. It's not gonna be that, much of a pain for me because I truly love both of them. We're just gonna see where this goes. So it's in actually a Sweet Freckles design clear cover. It's a little bit big, but that's fine with me because this planner might grow a little bit just because of flipping. I'm not going to use a ton of stickers or washi or anything like that. Just, every few pages and when I need it. But the front is plain. I left some sticky notes here of things I need to do or buy or whatever. So kind of like a dashboard. Then this sticky note is my word of the year. I'm using center. Some of the things that I wanted to do around that. I do have a spread for that in the planner. So this sticky note was kind of just reference. In between these 2 pages are some personal stuff. Then I have this page, which I really, really love. It's a tracker. So I'm tracking some different things here. I didn't fill out the whole year because I don't know if these things that I'm tracking are gonna stick or not, or if I need it. Like exercise, that is totally not a huge priority for me right now. So I haven't done it all year. I haven't checked it off all year. So far, we're only 5 days in, 6 days in, but chances are that comes off. So we'll see. Then it goes into, let's see, there's a blank page. I have some plans for these pages, just as I was gonna put my word of the year, but I ended up putting that in the back. Most of the stuff is in the back, but we'll see. I don't know, maybe like a letter to myself. I probably should do it sooner rather than later, because otherwise it's kind of obsolete. But then the monthly. For my monthlies this year, I am keeping it very simple. I am just gonna put when we have appointments, when we're out of school or work, events, and then I do have the bills on here too of what day they're due, so that I can kind of keep track of that too. You'll see coming up that I keep track of when they're paid and the amounts and things like that. But sometimes it's a good visual for me just to see at what time of the month they're due on the calendar. Then there's another 2 spread blank pages. I was gonna put my bills here, but you'll see on the next page that I ended up putting them on that week, which I think I'm gonna continue doing. As far as the first week of the month, I'm gonna list the bills there, I think. I'll find something else for these blank pages. So here you can see my meal plan, my bills are here. Then a small tracker as far as a few of my medications, and then collagen. I've just started taking collagen and I haven't noticed anything yet, obviously. It's way too soon, but we'll see. I'm 38 and I'm starting to feel a little self-conscious. So we're gonna try what we can. So okay, so on this layout, I am probably gonna keep the same information because this really, I like it, it works. So on this side, I'm always gonna have the meal plan, maybe the bills due that week. Otherwise they'll be on the very first week of the month. And then a tracker I'm gonna keep as far as our events or things that need to be done that day are gonna go here on the left side. This right here, the very last cube of this side, I'm gonna keep as far as liquids. So P is for pop, soda, Dr. Pepper for me, it's always Dr. Pepper, and water, and then coffee. I'm trying to limit my caffeine intake, which is not going well. I tell you what, I love Dr. Pepper. Like my niece bought me Dr. Pepper candles for Christmas even. Like I love Dr. Pepper. So I'm weaning myself off of it. Today I've only had one and I haven't gotten the second one down, but I'm on my second great big Stanley cup of water. So then on this side, I'm gonna have a daily to-do list of things that I should get done that day or need to be done that day, and then a weekly. Since there are a limited number of pages in the back on this, I'm going to try to keep this daily one up to date. That way I don't have to use the pages in the back for daily lists. I also have this sticky note here of things that I'm like, kind of need to do, but aren't like, I don't have to do. These are things that I actually am clearing out and decluttering from our house. So I did do some pre-planning for next week, so a few events going on. Here's our meals. I actually have this on a different sticky note than my tracker. Then here are going to be my daily lists and my weekly. So I feel like this layout is very conducive to getting everything in a 2-page spread, and I really like that. So again, a little pre-planning. Here's next month, which is February. So big events. I've been using a Tombow. The number is all marked off, so I couldn't even tell you what number this is. it's pink. I don't know. So that I've been using for like no school for Reagan. I did do Cabo. We're going on a trip with my company for a few days. So the big things I have highlighted. And then I'll just flip through a few of these so that you can kind of get an idea. Some things are in pencil because like this is a photo shoot for a little boy, Barrett, that I need to do this weekend at some point. Me and his mom are very good friends, and he's turning 3, so we always do like a birthday shoot. So a lot of this is still blank because I haven't transferred anything over, and I don't have a lot planned yet this year, so that's going good. And then, let me see what I got up here. Okay, then we got goals. So, I have a 24 for 24 list, all done. Some of these I kind of put what quarter I think that they'll need to be done in if I'm going to accomplish them. Some are big, like the SIE for work. It's an exam that I will take for my job. And then some are small, like go on a picnic with Reagan, like on a day off or something like. And then those I broke down into quarters as far as what I need to do to accomplish those, what I need to do each quarter. Some things can be completed in like one day, others can't. So it's just a little breakdown. Then I have a health section. Most of you know me or don't know me, but know of me and know that I am in a wheelchair and I'm paralyzed from a car accident a long time ago. So like the last, I would say ever since like last February, like it's just kind of one thing after another. I haven't felt very good, like different things. So I've been tracking kind of how I feel each day, what goes on each day, how my body feels or reacts or things like that. So I'm going to keep track of that. I figured that this will just be good if I ever need to go to the doctor, and I can just whip this out and be like, hey, yes, this day, this was good, this day was not, yada, yada. Then this, I have a plan for my daughter's 10th birthday, gift ideas for some of the people in my life. These, I am also a photographer. Some of you already know that. So these are just sticky notes that I pulled from my previous planner from 2023. I just haven't got these on paper yet. So a few shoots that I have planned for people that have already paid, some mini shoots that I have planned. And then here starts, I have it marked off as daily, but if I ever need like daily pages, this is all blank still, but I have them there. And then, I mean, I can incorporate lists into that if I have, you know, things to plan or lists I need to make, long-term lists. Because usually if it's like a shopping list or a very quick list, I will put those on sticky notes and put those in the week. That way I can reference them like this very quickly, and then once I'm done with it, I can just throw it away. So that is my main planner for the year. I think it's gonna work. I've said that before, so we'll see. Okay, now let's get to the other one. This one, since this one is so functional and clean and crisp and simple, this one, like I said, I put a post up that this one is going to be for my pretty shit. So all the stickers, all the washi, all the photos, all the random junk. These are actually receipts I need to put in my fetch. Ooh, sorry. So I put a bunch of stickers here of stuff I love. This is a podcast, Generation Y. If you don't know, it's a true crime podcast. Pride and Prejudice. photography, my family, just random stuff. This is my daughter. This is a photo that she drew of her and my dad. Gets me a little choked up every time because she never met my dad. My dad passed away about a year before she was born. So, yeah. Okay. So like I said, I had this all set up before I even got my Aura Estelle. So a lot of this I may not use, but I am gonna track things and keep this updated just because if I ever do switch back to this, I don't want it to be empty. So this is the monthly. Lots of stickers, lots of color. I'm using stamps up here. I love it. There we go. So a lot of these I already have a lot of things in and color on and stickers. So I really love that. Then let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this is the first week. I still need to go through here and do some of this, but you'll see there's lots of color, lots of stickers. This is also going to be kind of a memory keeper until I actually need it for plans, if I ever do. So we had snow yesterday. We're at like 5 inches maybe. I don't know. I came home from work early because I was not driving in this crap. And I live like 30 minutes away from my job and not ideal. So you'll see here I put in some meetings already, big stuff at work. So once I'm actually like into the year and I'm only carrying my simple planner with me. So this one will stay at home and I'll kind of fill it in the evenings or, you know, like right now, like on the weekends. So I'm looking forward to that. This is more of like a creative outlet for me that doesn't really need to be in my other planner. Let's see. So goals, there's some trackers there. Goals, I haven't written these down in here yet, just because I haven't had time, but so here's my 24 for 24. It's the same thing, same layout. There's memories and gratitude, which you'll see I changed this up a little bit after I set it up. So I was doing it by month. So I would put in every month the memories and the gratitude on a 2-page spread. Then, I don't know why, somewhere in my head I was like, why don't I just do all 12 months of gratitude, bang, 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 one after the other. The same with health. So I did that. So I haven't marked them out clearly, but that's what I'm gonna do. So these I will fill in for this month, and then I will go to the 12 in a row. Moods, if you've ever seen Claire from Online's page, she does moods, and I really liked it, so I'm going to keep up with that. I put all the things. This was actually going to be where my passwords were. Obviously, I'm not going to keep them in here because I don't need to. School holidays and work holidays and any PTO that I take, I'm going to track here. 25 books. I'm going to print out little photos of each book and put a rating. Money, that's going to be for bills. I guess there's really nothing on there that you care about. So, center, which is my word of the year. Kind of some notes on that, and then I'm going to track that. Content ideas. I actually have a bunch on a sticky note, so I will probably put those in later. 365. So one of the things I wanted to do was just take a photo a day of like real life. I don't know exactly how I'm going to incorporate that. I really don't want to print them out. They'll be too small. And then this was shoots. Again, I probably won't use that unless I'm gonna use this at some point as my main planner. This is the 10th birthday plan. Gifts. I'm gonna do this as a mind map. This was health. So all my health pages and then gratitude pages. And then I did some journaling. So this is kind of what I want from the year. This is my 101 in 1001 list. I did have a grid post on this too, but since then I filled it all out, so I will do another one. I had a few of you asking about it. They call it the Day Zero Project, so it's just 1,001 things you want to do or reverse that. 101 things you want to do in 1,001 days. So mine, I made this list on January 3rd. It will end September 30th of 2026. So the goal is to get all of these things done in that time. Some, again, like my other ones, some are big, some are small, like go bowling, buy a lottery ticket. Some of the big ones are past the SIE, which is the exam, make 5 new dinners, things like that. Like, they can be big, they can be small, they can be, very relative to your own life. So, and then I left a page here for a recap of how the list went at the end of the year. An accountability group. I'm going to do some notes on this because I am going to start an accountability group at my job, just a group of people that want to get together and talk about goals. That's how much of a nerd I am that I'm going to do this, and I'm very excited about it. Let's skate. I'm going to journal about my kiddo. She got roller skates for Christmas, and she is getting very good at it. Like, she had only been on skates one other time not too long ago, and she wasn't very good. So Santa brought her skates, and so I'm in a wheelchair. I can't teach her to skate, right? My husband's not a very good skater, I don't think. I don't know that he's ever skated, but anyway, I can't exactly teach her. So we went to trusty old YouTube and watched one video, and it was so good. And like, she's getting so good. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited because her school's gonna have another skating party next month, and I think she's gonna really rock it. So, this is gonna be a journaling page I'm gonna do today about things I want to bring into my life and things I want to take out. And then the rest of these are just blank so far. So this is kind of a catch-all. Ooh, what is going on there? Catch-all book, kind of a journaling, planning, lists, pretty colors and stickers and all the things. So I'm looking forward to using that too. So that is the plan for the year. I am going to do a video on my recap of this little guy from last year. It'll be quick because there's a lot of probably personal things in there that I don't care to share. So I hope everybody is ready for the year, and